So here we are, welcome to our first instalment with our Bays Chiropractic YouTube channel. We're just wanting to engage all our patients and the community and explain a little bit about what we're about and also our chiropractic profession. So we're really thankful to have Dr. Alan Wade with us today. He's going to be the subject of our first interview. Alan started this clinic way back in 1973. He's a former board member of the New Zealand Chiropractic Board and former deputy chairman as well. So we're very lucky to have him in the clinic here with us. So the first question, Alan, how did you actually get into chiropractic? Why chiropractic as a career?
Well, Jeff, basically by accident, I was injured playing rugby at the first 15 at school, Takapuna Grammar, and my dad had had a previous experience with a chiropractor, which was a very successful experience, and he just took me along to his chiro and he sorted me out.
Excellent, and so that's pretty much a success story, and that drove you then to want to study the profession?
Yeah, the chiropractor asked me what I was going to be doing when I left school. At that stage I had no idea.
Yep.
So it sowed the seed, and my father was very supportive and gave a little bit of prodding from his end, and that was that.
Excellent. So this was way back, what year was this when you decided that you'd go to Palmer College in the USA?
It would have been probably 1966, 1967.
And so the question a lot of people would ask is, why would you go all the way to America to study chiropractic?
Well, in those days, Jeff, there were no chiropractic universities in New Zealand, none in Australia. It was purely the only ones, plural, were in the States, and Palmer College was the biggest and the best. So if you're going to go that far, go to the best.
Excellent. And while you were there, obviously you and I have a common love of rugby. So did you play some rugby while you were over there?
Yeah, we played a bit of rugby while we were there. The Palmer College, as you know, it had a pretty good team. A lot of international recruits coming in, but it started off when I was there that they were paying a scholarship to rugby players. So that helped out on the tuition basis.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a pretty good time. I captained the side for 2 years.
Excellent. So one of the things when I was at Palmer was that they wanted to spread the word of chiropractic through athletic excellence. So and that explains a bit about why they decided on rugby rather than maybe American football or something, correct?
Pretty much. Palmer College wasn't big enough really to support a football team anyway. And with these foreign students coming in, our team had a Springbok in it and an All Black in it, so it was a pretty good team.
Excellent. And so can you explain to us what year you graduated and how you actually came about, or what happened once you got back to New Zealand? Did you go and work for other chiropractors, or did you just come in and buy this site?
I graduated in October 1971, and when I got back to New Zealand I went into practice with another chiropractor here in Auckland, Jim Woodbridge in Remuera. And I had a year with him, but I could see that it wasn't really how I wanted to go about it. I'm born and bred on the North Shore, and Remuera didn't quite cut it as far as I was concerned. So I decided to locate a practice over here.
Excellent. And so that was on this current site, correct? You bought a house?
It is on this current site. I had no idea where I was going to practice, but at those days there weren't that many chiropractors. In fact, there weren't any chiropractors north of Takapuna.
Mm.
So I chose Mairangi Bay, which is in those days quite a long way out.
Yep. And
I just walked along the street, found a spot, and then knocked on doors. And
excellent. Because I remember coming into this current clinic, or the current site, in May 2000 and joining you, and there was 2 bedrooms, or what we used as 2 chiropractic rooms, and a living room that was the receptionist, and then another living room we developed, or you had developed into an x-ray facility, and it worked really, really well, didn't it?
It worked very well on a small basis, but it was the only way I could begin in those days.
Mm.
Then when you came along, the practice flourished, and we had to start looking to expand because we ran out of space.
Excellent. And then obviously with your son Johnny coming on board in 2008, you developed this brand new, pretty much a purpose-based clinic. And how did you feel once that was going up, and once it went up? You must have felt quite proud around where you'd come from.
Yeah, very much so, Jeff. It was always a dream to have a purpose-built clinic, and I'd had that idea for some years, and things just came to a point where I could afford it financially, and I had, in fact, one of my patients, an architect, designed the clinic, and we built it behind the little old one.
Yeah.
And on the day we closed there on a Friday, we just moved our files back here, as you remember, and we opened Monday. It was a very seamless transition.
January 2008, I remember it very, very well. Alan, thanks so much. This has just been a brief introduction to our viewers here on yourself, but also on the clinic and the basis of how this clinic's come about. And we really appreciate that you're taking your time to do this video with us, and we really appreciate your 48 years in practice.
Yeah.
Amazing, well done.
Thank you, Jeff.